bit quicker than I can any music. So hope you guys maybe like seeing a little bit more of me. Just me on my regular day-to-day. So anyways, like in my last video, I remember talking about how you need to learn the business of music and how important that is to any musician. I don't care what genre you're in, whether you're in the majors, whether you're independent or you're self-releasing music, which is pretty much indie as well. You need to understand at least the basics to get you by. And one of the best things I can recommend to you is start understanding legal terminology, learning how to read contracts and what the different terms and clauses mean as they pertain to you as an artist, as a brand or an entity. Another good bit of advice that I can give you guys, because I notice not a lot of people watch the long content, I guess, for me, so I'll try to keep it short. Another thing you need to do is you need to figure out, is like, what is your goal? Are you just trying to be an artist? Are you trying to be a business? You know, a lot of the times the artists are the people who are trying to go out there and get signed to a record label, hoping that that's going to break their career and provide financial backing that's going to take their career to the next level. It's definitely, I guess in today's day and age, it's still feasible. You know, I hear about artists still being quite highly successful on record labels, but at the end of the day, you still see people getting taken advantage of. It's still not uncommon. I mean, imagine signing a contract that you never really fully read over, you have no true understanding of, and say your brand is highly successful, you bring in $100 million 1 year or over the course of your career, and you might see 20, maybe 30 million, depending on how your record label's going to give that back to you. And then when you go to take yourself to a different label or go do your own thing, if you don't own the masters to your music and it doesn't belong in your own personal publishing, then you are going to be shit out of luck, as we like to say. So it's just very important that you understand that you need to set up these entities yourself, or to have some kind of professional help set it up so you can protect yourself as a business. You don't want to be in a position, which I believe a lot of artists, myself included, have been in, where you will go into a situation thinking it's going to have your benefit, but it really doesn't. At the end of the day, the people you sign with, they only aim to benefit themselves a lot of the time. It's a business, so they want to make money and they want to extract as much as possible from you. The problem is that that's your art, that's your product, you know, that's your baby. So it's very hard, and it's something that I think that we all go through, unless you're incredibly fortunate from the get-go, which a lot of us aren't. You start doing this just because you want to, because you love it, not because you understand business. But you learn along the way, and some don't. And that's where a lot of people fuck up. And I'm trying to spread this little friendly advice to you guys if you're an aspiring musician or you're somebody just looking to even go into business for yourself. Make sure you understand the difference between sole proprietorship, LLC, and incorporation. Know if you need a partner. Know if you need investors. Know if you need sponsorships to take you into a place financially so you can do business. Learn about tax write-offs. You know, I'm a one-person operation in terms of the company and the CEO, and I've had to learn all this stuff over the years. And I'm proud to say that I've always been able to get pretty professional results on a shoestring budget, because unfortunately in the indie game, a lot of the times marketing budgets is something that you don't really have. But learn a little bit about SEO, how to work social media, learn how to promote yourself and market. You know, there's just so many different avenues, and you're going to wear a lot of different hats, especially in the beginning, because you're just not going to have the ability or the money to employ people right off the bat. And it all comes with time. But one thing I'm very proud of is that I've been able to not only do this for myself, but I've been able to teach others. And some people it clicks with, some it don't. Some don't want to put in that kind of effort. It takes a lot of work. There are no free rides. But I'm just here to pass on some friendly advice as I make music and I release stuff. So hopefully maybe to somebody out there who clicks on this who wants to maybe do what I do, or maybe just follow their own passion. Look into things like that. You always need to be thinking from a different perspective. You're no longer an employee, you are a business owner. So how are you going to make it so you can profit and scale and eventually create jobs that are going to make employees that you hire profitable along with you? It's just the way shit is.